Good morning, GC. I'm Evan Burnett, and I'm here with Israel Carr to bring you today's news.
Seniors, you need to complete the Who's Who nomination form posted on Schoology. You need to get that done today.
All high school girls are invited to a fun learning experience at the 2019 STEM for Girls conference. Tomorrow at the Gctv, STEM for Girls is a free event that features hands-on activities and demonstrates to inspire the students to learn about educational and career choices in science, technology, engineering, and math.
The event will be held in WKCTC's Clemens Fine Arts Center from 5 to 8 p.m. Registration is now open online at paducahchamber.org. Under upcoming events on site, registration begins at 5, but pre-registration is encouraged. Rebecca Wingfield, a NASA flight director at Johnson Space Center in Texas and a graduate of Caldwell County High School, will be the evening's keynote speaker.
For any students applying for GCSP, don't forget that applications first drafts are due to Ms. Leonard by Friday. Again, don't forget that the applications first drafts are due this Friday.
Seniors, please complete the Strictly Business Career Choice survey ASAP. If you can be found on English class Schoology page, resumes for Strictly Business interviews are due Friday.
There will be no written permit or driver's license road testing on Friday. There will be no available KSP license examiners. During the break, John Stanley brings you world news from around the world.
And Carrie Cabot welcomes Mr. Woodruff to the studio for the first edition of Spicy Ones.
Hey GC, I'm John Stanley for World News. Yesterday, as many of you know, was Election Day. Andy Beshear beat Matt Bevin as Kentucky governor. According to CNN, holding on to a 0.4 percentage point lead with all precincts reporting, even as Bevin said he would not concede. Trump tried to bolster Bevin, holding a rally with him Monday night in Kentucky and telling the state's GOP voters that the race's outcome would be seen as a reflection on him. If Beshear hangs on, he has said he would ease Medicaid access, overhaul the state's education leadership, and restore the voting rights of former felons who have done their time. That's all for World News. For GCTV, I'm John Stanley.
Hello, for GCTV, I'm Carrie Cabot, and you're watching Spicy Ones, the show with kinda hot peanuts and even hotter questions. Our first guest is Mr. Woodruff, a fairly new teacher here at Graves County High School, an art fanatic, and an all-around funny guy. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being the first guest.
Thank you for inviting me.
You might know how this works. We're gonna eat 5 peanuts in increasingly different spice levels, and all the while we're gonna be asking you questions.
Okay.
You ready to get into it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, go ahead, eat this first peanut, see how it goes. So you used to work at Lexington, right?
Yes.
So obviously you can't call out one of your Graves County students, but what's one of the worst or most hideous funny pieces you've ever seen over there?
Starts out sweet. Oh man, the first one got me. So some of the worst things I've seen in the art room is in Lexington, we had a lot of iPads to do performance art pieces. So you get some good stuff and you get some terrible stuff, okay?
Being an art teacher, you have your fair share of knowledge. Who are your top 3 artists in order from first to third?
I like Banksy. The social political aspect of what he does is nice, and his anonymity. Number 2, my second artist, Dali, the realistic crazy stuff that he does. I love that. Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci tied. That's kind of what drove my passion for art anyway, is that historical stuff that they were doing.
I've seen you wear some pretty fresh kicks around school, and obviously being an art teacher, it's hard to keep those clean, so you can't really show off your full wardrobe. Do you consider yourself a sneakerhead?
I consider myself a Jordan 13 head.
A Jordan 13.
I've only liked Jordan 13s. mainly because in middle school, that's when they came out. My mom wouldn't get them for me because they were expensive. They're still expensive as heck, but now that I got a grown-up job, I can afford them, and I probably got 8 pairs of just Jordan 13s.
So this next round is what I like to call the speed round. We're just going to ask you 3 quick questions and give me 3 quick answers. Okay, so favorite actor?
Denzel Washington.
Favorite song?
By Hanson.
Favorite movie?
I have no idea.
I'm surprised we only got
Just
down one juice. We got you a whole pyramid. I think we got you 8 in exact.
Thanks, cafeteria staff.
Do you know what a capsaicin crystal is?
That's the hot stuff. Get a close-up of the tears. Can you see them, Carrie? Can you see the tears?
Before you go, I want you to give us an artistic rendition of how you feel right now.
It's supposed to be a nuclear bomb. That's not a happy tree.
I really enjoyed having you on here. Did you enjoy being here?
This was fun. This is interesting.
Interesting. That's juice number 3, correct?
I think I can make it.
Did you know that the Spinosaurus didn't actually have a big spine?
Sophomores can now apply for HOBie, a leadership program. Selected students attend 3 or 4 day semesters and participate in hands-on leadership activities, meet leaders in their state, and explore their own personal leadership skills while learning how to lead others and make a positive impact in their community. The HOBie application can be found on your Schoology account, or students may pick up the application in the guidance office. Visit hobie.org for more information. The application must be turned in by November 22nd to Leisha Mathis, sophomore school counselor. The HOBie seminar is May 28th, May 30th at Western Kentucky College, Owensboro, Kentucky.
Seniors need to access the link on Schoology to sign up for senior headshots. An informational letter will be mailed home in the coming weeks. Any student interested in participating in the Fleet Reserve Association Americanism essay contest should contact Ms. Rogers in the guidance office. You can win $5,000 cash prize for writing an essay of just 350 words. This year's topic is what my vote will mean to me. The deadline for the entry is November 20th. That's all for today's news. For Gctv, I'm Evan Burnett.
And I'm Israel Carr. Have a great day, GC.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.